Alright, and we're back. Back with some more Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Let us delve. Oh, that's this chapter done as well.
Keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
We're making good time. I think. Oh no. I thought. I think I know what the dotted lines are for now.
Wait. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
What is this place? Where am I?
Well, this is interesting. Is this our mind palace?
Strangely cold. Something is missing. This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion? The only way forward is the abyss.
Well, let's go into it. Oh, can't we? I see. I think I see. Yeah.
Phew, I didn't die. It is icy cold and pulsating.
We'll keep it.
My heart, be calm.
Most interesting. Do I have to go down again? Oh. Okay. Do I have to keep pressing it until there's no more cages? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe... Let's try jumping again. Okay, it just brings me back here. Maybe the key is walk. Yeah, yeah. It closes whenever I run, I think. Yep. Okay. Whew.
Now I am somewhere else. How? It's harder to breathe here. What is that?
Is that a Tremors reference?
It's like it stares right through me.
So whenever I'm in focus, it opens. Hold on. No, okay. Okay, so I went through that guy. Alright. I thought it was just gonna kill me, but apparently I'm doing it right. Okay. Oh, this is it. This is the part I gotta... Oh, maybe... Oh, wait. There's a pathway that leads up here. Oh. Alright. I'm back right into it.
My head is already spinning. When will this end?
Oh, there's
There are
two.
two recesses.
There's two this time. They're pulling the old multiplier stick. They're supposed to save that for the sequel. Alright, well when that fails, go into focus. And when that fails, cry about it. I can go through these doors. Okay.
On my head. What just happened?
Maybe we're supposed to focus as we go inside that second one. No. Alright, so that one doesn't like me. Oh.
It's rather frustrating.
Okay, we've done 1, 2, so this is 3. I think we're supposed to find a boot print that matches mine? Oh. Maybe not. Most curious. Ooh. Oh, we only notice them when we turn. Alright, so that's Lovecraftian speak. Walk backwards.
The stench.
Okay, there's elder things and... Because I am Mason, probably. I don't know. This is cool ass artwork.
Strange stone. It almost feels alive. One down, one to go.
Okay. Is there? Doesn't appear to be anything this way. No. Alright, let's go in here again. Huh. So that's not wanting to work with me. I found... Oh, wait, is this the one that I was just in? Yeah, okay. Maybe the trick to this one is walking. Oh, yep, that's it. That's it.
Oh, that is truly revolting. Frozen and pulsing almost like it has a heart.
Okay. Let's put this bad boy in there. Stand on the little glyph.
Did I get out? John?
What is it, Holmes?
Holmes? Holmes, you need me to go rescue you? Holmes, what appears to have happened? I remember this room. It's, they've done good work to it since I was here.
Holmes, where are you?
Yeah, I mean, I remember these opium pipes and shit like that. I remember that. This guy was here. Yeah. Hey there, Holmes.
Holmes. Holmes. Are you alright?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
He's getting new glasses.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
Okay. No.
Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
Uh-oh. It's not good when Watson doesn't hear you.
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style. Fine rope work. Cut by a finer blade. An American passport. Amos Colby. Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood.
Amos Colby, hair color red, eye color brown, date and place of birth, April 20th, 420, 1852 in Boston, Massachusetts, date of entry in the country, September 22nd, 1882. The back of the passport features a bloody drawing of vaguely depicts a sea creature, perhaps an octopus. Northwood Agency, any manner of discreet investigations. For you, we shall search the world. 154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. Ah. He's like an investigator. Maybe. He came here.
I've never seen a pattern like this before. Old blood stains.
We're not going to pick that up.
At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin. It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set.
Hey there, Watson. Anything on this wall that I'm missing? Oh. Oh.
This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimahir's brazier. Black Edelweiss Institute, established 17 something.
Oh, we take that.
His abdomen is severely bloated. Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled.
Ooh. I think he was already strangled when he got there. Okay. I don't know the entirety of what that means yet, so I'm not going to continue.
Potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues. What on earth? Looks like the scribbling of madmen.
I hope we're close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling. I told you that black cat was a bad omen. We shouldn't be here. Seems like we're alone, but don't wander off. The more I try to understand, the more it frightens me, Holmes. The more I try to understand, the more it frightens me, Holmes.
A small bloodstain, but not serious. The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it. Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
Okay.
Holmes, are you sure you've left no stone unturned?
Okay.
Miserable food, mass-produced. These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. Dumper, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal, gathered from dozens of people at the very least.
Okay, I'm missing something. I honestly think it's this scene up here. I think, because maybe this guy, I think he was coming to cut him out to put him on the... No. Okay. Okay. Maybe he was strangled on here.
Many people
Okay.
were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
Oh.
Cannot be. What is it? Oh my God.
There's like slugs. Slugs on toast. Oh.
Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case. Before I leave, I should know where I'm going.
Okay. So I've got who is the dead man? I think this is right. Yeah. It's Amos Colby. Okay. Where have the abducted been sent to now? This. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Where's the where's the import paper? Here's the invoice. But it's not gonna take that. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. Both of them were correct first time. Headed for the Black Edelweiss Institute established in the 1700s. It lies somewhere in Switzerland. Booyah! Oh my goodness. Sort that shit for me, please. In your casebook. Space. Oh, okay. So I don't need to pin you. I can just search it in the archives. Location. That's part of Europe, right? Alright.
Dr. Watson,
Professor
how does
Gygax.
a trip
Interesting.
to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
Now, do we think Moriarty's gonna be here? I don't think he's gonna be here in this version. I think they're saving him for his own game, probably.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense.
Oh, that's right.
You are a
I remember
military
this.
man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
Man with the rosary. He was one of them.
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
I love this. I love building up the relationship between these two. And this is the perfect adventure to do it in, I think. For Frog Wars. Go get the...
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Badass intro, by the way. Guess I don't get the little chapter 3 thing. Oh, bam. There it is. The Mountains of Madness. Alright, you cheeky motherfuckers. I love it. Alright. Back at it again. Visitor from space. Glowing meteor lands in Arkham! Oh no! It's supposed to land in like fucking Dunwich. What do you mean it's... Oh no. Oh, people. So many people are gonna die. It's not supposed to land in Dunwich. That was just the first name that came to my mind for some reason. Alright.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Was Gygax's name in the first one?
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress.
I think I remember
Take a
this.
look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes. Hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him. Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
get
wish
to
to
the
recuperate,
truth, the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lines
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate. Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Here I am.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Good question. Alrighty. Let's go up. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Yeah. 2, 4, 3, 1. Easy. They really didn't search me thoroughly
Truncheon,
enough.
not the typical tool for a nurse.
I remember really not liking this part in the original game. But then again, I don't like I was trying to formulate how to Lionel Reinhardt. Haven't we heard that name before?
I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are.
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The goal. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
So
Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
so this guy's a stand-in for Moriarty in this in this version of the game, which is good. I did not want them to use Moriarty here, but what was originally the conclusion of his storyline in the first game, if you'll recall.
The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Chemists would envy the quality of this equipment.
The this section in the original game felt like a Hitman level,
Raw materials used to formulate
but
medicine.
like
With this equipment, they can create
in a
any
game
type of
that
medication.
wasn't really designed for Hitman gameplay. Makes sense. Josephine to make it more manageable. Okay. Frogs can't wash up, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. For I thought a frog was dirty and rotten. What if I put that frog in the water? What is it done? Drop, swims in a bath. Laundry becomes the end of a path. Fourth little frog dies, and the walls of black edelweiss.
It sounds sinister, even for a place like this. I wonder if there are more frogs in the pond. Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Okay. Looks like there probably are more frogs. I guess I've got to start analyzing shit.
What was that? Is someone there?
Oh. I can't change clothes here, so I can't see what I just unlocked. Well, I can in bonus, right? Okay. I got myself some royal garments. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick sweep for frogs. I think I'm good though.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boy.
Felicia Hung. I wonder if these are the names of patrons, like of a certain tier. I think there were rewards like that. Unfortunately, they were all sold out when I got to the Kickstarter, and I was in the Kickstarter like within the first few hours, so this game had a lot of support for sure. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't realize there was a 5. Alright. I thought 4 was the max. Okay. Open. Alright.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken. A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
So Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns on my hand, and the consequence of your inexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. We did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods of barbaric malpractice. If, as you so boldly claim, you wish to be the future of my facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I remember the fucking tubes in the first game very vaguely. I did have to look up a guide for this part.
By S.A. Becker.
In the original game.
Looks like it's still operational. This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
So it could be.
R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
Frogs cannot kill, but I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Fifth little frog was foolish at large, forgot about the rules, and who was in charge. Timothy Camilleri lies dead in Block B. I swapped out his pills for something nasty. Fifth little frog dies in the walls of black Edelweiss.
John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already.
Okay. So, I have it. Oh.
Painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
Indeed. Interesting. So we are missing a piece of evidence. I'm not able to get in there, am I? No. I'm an idiot. Okay.
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax. This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to try this.
Now you want to build up a tolerance to sedatives, Holmes?
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
Just make sure there's nothing back here. Of course. Alrighty.
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway. Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
have my answer. Use a handmade blowpipe with a sedative. So I believe this is... I'm gonna have to play the chemical game here, right? Is that what I'm gonna have to do?
I'm sure I heard something.
Okay, maybe I have to go back to the nope, it's the wrong box.
This should suffice.
Nice. Blowpipe's ready to use. Okay. First little frog. Okay. Frogs cannot think, and I surely can. That is a dream student frog and a man. First little frog is my very first try. Her dumb little head is needed to pry. Hannah Pollard near the hole in the wall wanders. There her head with a brick encounters. First little frog dies in the walls of black out of ice.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance. Manufactured and packaged here. This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Herr Schnitzer, I hasten to assure you that your son is in good hands and that his unexpected development of a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I am sure you are as concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident our combined efforts will lead you to a speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of this process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attention away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you, safe, sound, and free of this unfortunate illness. Oh God. Oh no, I'm in block B. Okay.
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me. They took you away, and I'll never forgive them. Why did they hurt you, Heidi? I wish I could hear your voice again. They'll regret what they did to you, Heidi. I promise. They'll regret what they did to you, Heidi. I promise.
There's a restricted area there.
The murderer used his left hand to kill Hannah with a brick.
Oh. I see. see now. I see now what we're supposed to be doing with these. Hmm.
The killer swapped Timothy's pills for cyanide. The faint almond scent is unmistakable.
Alright. It's time to go to the restricted area. The little frogs frog cannot dream, and I should can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Frog's dreaming is seedless, there's nothing to reap, so I woke the third frog from his meaningless sleep. A man counts sheep, and Peter has seen 0, and holding chamber lies smothered by a pillow. Third little frog dies in the walls of Black Edelweiss. Restricted area. Laundry. No.
The killer was strong enough and the bathtub deep enough to drown poor Lucy.
Oh, Lucy, not lazy.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch.
Fucking these days you are.
Lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional. Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa. Garments of several dozen people at least.
Okay. It's time to keep moving. Oh.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Okay. Second little frog. Frogs cannot choose, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Second little frog gave up to its fate, which I chose for her, and so when I played Abigail, bleeding, almost full tank. Near the examination room she lies with a shank. Second little frog dies in the walls of Black Edelweiss.
London. I should take a closer look. I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water. Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell. This is the same design as the one from London. The kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous. This trip was prolonged, perilous. A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident. Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out. The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. It's quite a distance to travel. The doors can be opened for deliveries.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna pause on that for now. I want to finish the side quest before progressing any further. No. I take it this is not doing that. Oh well. Middle Dutch, weak-minded, Romanian, Ainu, Maori. Ooh,
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Okay. Interesting. We appear to have all of the imagination scenes here. Yeah, I am going to do a quick sweep real quick before continuing.
The killer was limping, but Abigail couldn't escape. Petter gouged at the wall, fighting for his life. Odds are he left scars on the killer too. Well, it's clear that it was a multiple murderer. I'll send the profile to the police after we finish here.
He calls some little frogs like this. Montar, he's meticulous, taking a long time to plan and prep for each murder. During the location of the crime scenes, the killer is or was an employee of the Black Edelweiss. Honestly, I think that might be an allusion to Moriarty there. Because that certainly fits his profile. Let's go see if we can...
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
Okay. Some interesting evidence. Alright, and we have all we can go for here. Hold on. No, okay. No, alright. And it's gonna be that. That is right. 100% that's right. No shot. Okay.
Carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not Not everyone survived the journey. Dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. All the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Oh, is that it? Right there?
Scratches. Something has been moved through here. It seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, I was wrong on 2 accounts there. Alright, there's evidence which says that I need talkies, so I'm assuming that I can...
I will make them pay for
Oh,
what they
I
did
can
to
still
Heidi.
talk to Gerda. Okay.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please. I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
You're going to be good as new.
Oh, okay, I need to fix Heidi. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I will be doing that in the next episode, because we're pretty strapped for time. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm enjoying the ride so far, and I hope that you guys are as well. See you in the next one.